If you're looking for a laid-back getaway to one of the most popular islands of the Philippines, a stay at CrimZone Resort and Spa Boracay might just be your best bet this summer. What's up, beach listeners? It's Hannah. For over 15 years, our team, together with the Poor Traveler, has been exploring the Philippines to list out the best that the country has to offer. We're no strangers to budget resorts whenever we go on beach trips, but occasionally we do like to splurge on fancier accommodations. In this video, I'll be taking you around CrimZone Resort and Spa Boracay, a luxury beach resort on Boracay Station 0. CrimZone Resort and Spa Boracay has amazing amenities and amazing services in general, and we're giving you as many details as possible in this video, but I think we can all agree that any resort's quality comes down to how well equipped their rooms are, which is why that's what we're tackling first. This branch of CrimZone has been around for a little over 5 years, which is pretty young for a resort, so you'd expect the facilities to be well maintained, and I'd say our room lives up to the expectations. This trip was meant to be a treat for me and my mom. We wanted to splurge yet still stay practical, so we booked a deluxe hillview room with 2 double beds. Here's a quick glimpse of the comfort room. It does have a clear view of the room, but don't worry because there are blinds to ensure privacy. The toilet and the shower are separated and you don't have to worry about running out of toilet paper as you can see in the video. Plus, there's a bidet.
The hair dryer and then towel and then laundry service as well. This is what you get here. You also have scrubber, loofah. This is what you have in the CR. Ganyan siya.
You won't find a shortage of towels and bathrobes here, and in the closet, you'll find a safe and 2 pairs of slippers for you to use around the resort that you can also take home. Now, on to the beds. Aside from the 2 double beds, the deluxe hillview room also comes with this lounge and a table. I wasn't able to get a good video, but the room does come with a flat screen TV. Below the TV, you'll find these other amenities.
These are the amenities. Yon. Yay!
CrimZone Resort does not include complimentary disposable bottles in the rooms, but they do have 2 large glass jugs that you can use during your stay. They have refilling stations all over the resort, and we actually passed by one on the way to our room. And since we opted for a hillview room, here's our view. It may not be as breathtaking as a view of the ocean, but it was a gorgeous view nonetheless. And if you're sick of the view, or rather the heat of the morning sun, each room comes with motorized blinds. One feature I appreciated as a true blue beach and pool girly was this built-in drying rack on the balcony. As an added bonus, we even got an extra set of toiletries for free when all my mom asked for was another bottle of lotion. I honestly could stay in the room, never go out, and still say that I had the best time in Boracay. The rooms were made for ease and comfort, and for a lazy girl like me and a certified tita like my mom, that alone makes for an amazing holiday. But before we get ahead of ourselves, how do we even get to CrimZone Resort and Spa Boracay? You can get to CrimZone Resort and Spa in the same way that you would get to any other area in Boracay, via boat transfers from Caticlan to the island. Note that CrimZone does have its own port, which they call the Welcome Center. If you are booking with them directly, your booking will usually include round-trip transfers from the hotel to the resort. This includes a van ride from the airport to their Welcome Center and then a boat ride from their Welcome Center to their secluded beach. At this point of the trip, I was already very impressed not only with the facilities but with the service as well. Prior to your trip, CrimZone staff will be contacting you to get your flight details so that they can have their staff pick you up once you get your check-in bags at arrivals, if any. We didn't even have to wait because their staff was right outside the arrival area waiting for us. We did, however, have to wait for maybe 5 minutes in the van for another set of guests to arrive, but it wasn't a bother. Once all bags were loaded, it was a quick 5 to 10 minute drive from the airport to CrimZone's Welcome Center. Their welcome center is very comfy and well equipped with welcoming staff, clean restrooms complete with bidets, soap and tissue, abundant seating options while you wait, and a selection of drinks and snacks as refreshments. It was such a good stop after our flight and an amazing introduction to our 2-night stay. Guys, we're not even at the resort yet and I already don't want to leave. We had to wait for around 15 to 20 minutes before we were asked to board the boat bound for CrimZone Resort. After a 20-minute boat ride, we finally arrived at the shores of the hotel. We've mentioned this as well in our other Boracay videos, but there's really no escaping the short but turbulent walk on the boardwalks that take you from the boat to the shore. Thankfully, they do have ropes where you can hang on to and even staff to help guests make the quick walk. Plus points for the umbrellas to combat the raging sun. We've made quite a few videos about Boracay on this channel, which is perfect if you're preparing for your beach getaway this summer. If you'd like to watch more informative videos and vlogs like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon and select all. If you're watching this on Facebook, support us by following this page and sharing this video. Now from CrimZone's beach access, which should be right around here on the map, you'll have to walk on the sand and along some parts of the Azure Beach Club to get to this area where you have to ride a golf cart to bring you to the lobby, which you can find here. Now don't even bother trying to walk to the lobby, it's all the way on the other side of the resort. But once you get to the lobby, just wait for your turn to check in. The concierge are extremely helpful and will give you a brief but info-packed explanation on the ins and outs of the resort, including the resort layout, Wi-Fi access, complimentary shuttle service, and breakfast buffet details.
So right now we are here at the lobby. This is second floor po. Your room will be here in Aqua building.
Okay.
So the first digit will be the building,
Okay.
second digit will be the floor, and the last two digit will be the room number po.
Okay.
And for the Wi-Fi access naman po, username is this one.
Okay.
And this is our complimentary shuttle service.
Mhm.
So this one is going to Jollibee Mall at Station 2.
Mm-hmm.
This one naman po is pabalik here sa Israel.
Okay,
So
got it.
first come first serve basis, if you want to join our shuttle po, you should be here at the lobby at
Mhm.
the mall like 10 or 15 minutes before time.
Okay, got it.
Okay? And then your breakfast is included. It will be here at Saffron Cafe po.
Okay.
That's from 7 a.m.
Okay.
until 10:30 a.m.
Okay,
So
got it.
buffet breakfast, first come first serve basis po.
Okay, got it.
Standard check-in is at 3 p.m. and check-out is at 11 a.m. You can try requesting for early check-in or late check-out, but there's no guarantee that you will be accommodated. But there's no harm in trying. And after all that traveling, it's now time to relax in your room. But wait, we haven't even shared how you can book a room. You can book directly with CrimZone Resort and Spa, Boracay, or you can book via Klook or Agoda. If you'd like to book directly with the resort, we'll add the link to their website in the description of this video. Here's a brief look at their rates for July 2025. As usual, please make sure to check the rates during your desired dates to ensure a more accurate price estimate. Aside from booking with the resort directly, you can also book via Klook or Agoda. The advantage here is that you can use our promo codes for additional discounts. For Klook, make sure to use our promo code PHBeachKlook. And if the code doesn't work, you can always redeem your discount voucher via this link, philippinebeaches.org/Klook. You can also use Agoda TPT on Agoda for up to 10% off on accommodations. Just keep these discount codes and vouchers handy because you can use them for booking accommodations and activities in and around the country and even abroad. Do note that complimentary round-trip land and speedboat transfers to and from Caticlan are included when booking directly with CrimZone Resort, but these services, among other perks like breakfast buffets, may incur extra charges when booking with Klook or Agoda. You'll find these additional services and fees on your screen, but again, make sure to go over the terms and conditions thoroughly before booking, whether it's with the resort directly or with Klook or Agoda. We'll include booking links in the description of this video, but you can also check your screen for their additional policies. Aside from your room, guests will also be charged for mandatory government fees such as terminal fees and environmental fees upon arrival at the resort. Local guests 6 years old and above will be charged with an environmental fee of 150 pesos and terminal fees worth 300 pesos. Foreign guests, on the other hand, will be charged 300 pesos for the environmental fee and 300 pesos for the terminal fees. I know, you don't even want to leave your room at this point. But trust me, the available amenities, activities, and things to do at CrimZone Resort and Spa Boracay will make your venture outside of your room worthwhile. The resort hosts a few art classes for both adults and children, which you can take part of for a price. During our visit, kids aged 7 to 12 years old could join art classes for 1,600 pesos. For adults, there's a 300 peso difference. If you'd like to take a crack at painting sunsets, seascapes, and the like, you can do so for 1,900 pesos. Open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., this is a great place for kids to interact with each other. Kids can enjoy the amenities within CrimZone while parents get to unwind for a bit. It's an indoor facility with air conditioning and staff watching over, so you can rest assured that your kids will be comfortable here. But please note that kids younger than 5 years old should be accompanied by a guardian who is 18 years old or older. Check your screen for the activities that kids can take part in while in the CrimZone. Aside from the indoor CrimZone, kids can also explore the Pirate Ship, an outdoor playground near the beach. Similar to CrimZone, the Pirate Ship is also open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and also requires kids younger than 5 years old to be accompanied by a guardian who is 18 years old or older. CrimZone Resort and Spa Boracay has 4 pools for guests to enjoy. Here's the rundown that I got from concierge.
Then the main pool is open from 6 a.m. in the morning until 8 p.m. While the beachfront naman po is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, got
Then
it.
all towels po will be available there as well.
Alright.
Then if you want to try this to infinity pool, ma'am, it's located in the Indigo building in Cobalt. All are in first level. So this one is open from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. po. So this two po is the best for sunset viewing. And then we have here the village. It's located in the ground floor of this
As you can see from the map, the pools are placed far from each other. The kiddie pool and main pool are right beside each other near Azure Beach Club, but the Indigo pool and Cobalt pool are in separate buildings. CrimZone Resort boasts access to the secluded beach, and while the sand here may not be as white and fine as White Beach, we appreciated the privacy. It's a great place to chill because they have quite a few lounge chairs and you can even take a dip in the water. Access to the beach is open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., but guests are allowed to stay on the sunbed outside of these hours. Now, if you want to enjoy a bit more excitement beyond lazing on the beach, you can also partake in activities like parasailing, island hopping, jet skis, and the like. You'll find the full list of activities with the rates in January 2025 on your screen. CrimZone also has a fitness center. Now, I'm not going to act like I know exactly what all these machines are, so just check your screen. But I do know they have a few treadmills, ellipticals, a ping pong table, and basketball booth, if that's what you even call it. They also have towels, water, and free Wi-Fi for guests. The fitness center is open daily. Only guests 16 years old and above may use the fitness center without a guardian. This was my mom's favorite amenity. Aside from the actual spa, which is open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., a few of the spa's masseuses do free trials on your way out to Saffron Cafe where the breakfast buffet is held. Honestly, excellent marketing on their part. My mom loves a good free trial, so best believe she lined up for the free back massage. And that was enough to convince her to do a 60-minute aromatic. One thing I've learned about CrimZone is that there's no harm in asking. My mom jokingly asked if there was a discount for the massage, and during the time of our visit, they did have a discount. Aside from the discount offered by the spa, she was also able to use her senior citizen card to get an additional discount. Her bill for the 60-minute massage was just under 3,500 pesos. To check out Spa's different offers, here's their price list straight from the CrimZone Resort and Spa website. The Azure Beach Club hosts certain activities on certain days of the week, and it just so happened that we visited on a Thursday, which meant that there was a fire dance scheduled at 7 p.m. Take note that this is free for all visitors. Make your way to the beachfront to watch Boracay fire dancers light up CrimZone's shores. I didn't even know that this was happening, but my mom just so happened to see the tarpaulin displayed at the lobby. Keep your eyes peeled for events like this that make an already amazing beach getaway even more exciting. Now, I don't think the clips in this video do justice to the immense area that the CrimZone Resort and Spa covers. Aside from the amenities mentioned, the resort itself can be your playground. Compared to hotels in the metro that often occupy one big building, the CrimZone Resort and Spa can be likened to a sprawling village with multiple buildings and areas that share a panoramic view of Boracay's crystal waters. Now let's move on to frequently asked questions. Can you go to the other stations from CrimZone Resort? Yes, you can. You can actually ask help from the concierge at the lobby to hail a tricycle. We don't really recommend making the walk from the lobby to Boracay Highway Central, which is Boracay's main thoroughfare, so it's best to hail a tricycle that will meet you at the lobby, even if it is more expensive. At least that's what I think, but you may think differently. Let me know in the comments. We just made a video before this about do's and don'ts in Boracay, and you'll find more info about each ride rates there. Thankfully, CrimZone does have complimentary shuttle service for guests, so you can save on transportation around the island. They have 5 free trips per day with drop-off and pick-up points at Jollibee in Station 2, which is a 5-minute walk from D Mall, Boracay. The shuttle will also pass by City Mall and Robinson Supermarket, but they only do drop-offs at these stops. You can check the flyer from CrimZone on your screen for more info. Where can we eat at CrimZone Resort? CrimZone Resort has 3 restaurants and they also have in-room dining. My mom and I weren't able to try Azure Beach Club during our trip, but our teammate Vince was able to catch a few bites back in 2021. So they tried ahi tuna tataki, they also got pulled pork quesadilla, mixed vegetable samosas, chicken tikka masala, and nasi goreng. You guys can check the menus of all the restaurants we'll mention, including their in-room dining menu in CrimZone's service directory. In general, prices in CrimZone's in-house restaurants are on the pricier side, but the advantage is that you won't need to venture out of the resort for good food and ambiance. CrimZone's breakfast buffet is held at the Saffron Cafe from 7 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. This buffet is to die for. They have such a wide variety of flavors and options, so it's perfect for big eaters and picky eaters alike. I'm a sucker for egg stations and noodle bars, so of course I requested scrambled eggs and noodle bowls just the way I like them. I also had some pancakes, French toast, and some bacon. They have bread stations, pastries, cold cuts and cheeses, fruit juices, fresh fruits, a salad station, and breakfast staples and meals from all over the world. After breakfast, the cafe is also open to guests as a regular cafe with an a la carte menu for lunch or dinner. If you're looking for a more romantic and luxurious vibe for dinner, head over to the Mosaic Latin American Grill. The restaurant itself has beautiful interiors, but I'm just happy that the food was delicious as well. My mom and I shared a Caesar salad and some mashed potatoes. I ordered their que hamburguesa, which included an Angus beef sirloin burger, some sides like chimichurri, french fries, and bone marrow. I honestly love this so much. I love the burger, it was cooked perfectly, and I love the bone marrow. My mom, who's clearly eating healthier than I am, opted for their pez con arroz negro, and I can't seem to find this on their menu anymore, but in their 2023 menu, this dish was priced at 1,400 pesos per plate, which features seared red grouper, squid ink adlay rice, and pureed green peas. My videos don't do the food justice because of the restaurant's low lighting, so here are some pictures of the mains from their Instagram account. What are the modes of payment at CrimZone Resort? You can use your debit cards, credit cards, cash, or make QR code payments using your digital banks to pay for any additional services, or you can even charge them to your room and pay for it at the end of your stay. Additionally, we were also asked to make a refundable incidental deposit of 3,000 pesos per room upon check-in. You can use cash for this, but you can also use your credit card like I did. How's the service at CrimZone Resort? Since CrimZone Resort is a 5-star hotel, we booked this hotel with expectation of top-notch service, and they definitely lived up to the expectations. Hotel staff are always courteous and ready to help, and there are a lot of them all over the resort. The resort itself is well equipped with printed and digital signboards for the many amenities they offer. Perhaps my favorite customer service feature would be their WhatsApp chatbot. When you check in, you'll be given a QR code to scan so that you can access the chatbot throughout your stay. Don't worry, they'll have more detailed instructions when you get there. Through this chatbot, I was able to make reservations at the restaurants, request for extra lotion, ask for wake-up calls, and many more. It's extremely convenient, and I love that you can use it even when you're not in your room. I think that's what sold me the most on the chatbot, since I was able to use it by the pool or even on the beach so long as I had Wi-Fi or data. You don't usually get that service when you're using the landline inside your room, so I found that very, very convenient. And that's it. If you have any questions about CrimZone Resort and Spa Boracay, we'll try to answer all of them in the comment section. If you want to see more videos like this and everything you need to know about traveling around the country, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you get notified when we have new videos. You can also check out our blog, philippinebeaches.org. You can also follow us on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. We are Philippine Beach List on all those platforms. The Philippines has thousands of islands. It's going to take a lifetime to visit each one. So we better get counting. Again, this is Hannah. Join us next time as we check another destination off our Philippine beach list. Bye!